Hello and welcome to Ongaku to You, your weekly Japanese music show where three friends get together and chat about this week in Japanese music. Unfortunately, we are down a member this week. An emergency came up, but Ken is with us in spirit. But we do have Luna. Say
Yes, he
hello to
is.
the lovely people.
Hello, everyone. Hope your evening or day is going well.
How has your week been?
Busy. That's all I'm going to say. Nothing else, just busy.
No,
Ready for the weekend,
I feel you.
in a way.
Today was my last day at my regular job that I've had for 3 years now. I mean, I'm not quitting there. I'm just moving night shifts, but I'm effectively changing my schedule starting next week. And it was a surreal day. It was really weird, but yeah, I had a good. It's been a good week, minus the $1,500 that I paid out in various other facets.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's always lovely. I understand those feelings. So, just been a busy week.
yeah, the
All
government
right.
makes certain they get their fair share. But
Yes.
moving on to the news.
Or would we
Let's
like to say what we've been listening to this week? Have you gotten to listen to anything new this week at all? Or
and I'm blanking on format. Yes, yeah, let's do that. Ah, ladies first. I'll let you go.
so mine's pretty much been various. A lot of remix albums. I don't know what got me back into that, but I will say this: Ayumi Hamazaki has some of the best remix albums. And if you check our Instagram, Ongaku to You, I posted the one I was addicted to this week, and it was her Ayudo mix, and it was the RMX Works. It has the best remixes on it. I mean, every single one was energizing. It kept me going, especially because it's been a long week. Highly recommended, especially even if you don't like Ayumi or never heard her. I actually recommend giving it a shot. It has all her older songs and they're remixed. Fantastic, though. I mean, I can't even say what one was my favorite. Probably no, you know what? My favorite was the mega mix at the end, which blended all her songs together. It was 20 minutes, but it was the best 20 minutes ever. The second remix I was listening to, Kodakumi Driving Hits 3. We're going to be doing a Kodakumi podcast next week. So I've been getting my Coda in, and I've been digging her Driving Hits albums, and Remix 3 is good. Still not my favorite one, but it had some great ones. The Lollipop remix is great. And so is the Yume no Uta. I know Uta one is great too. And moving
Yes.
on. Yeah, I'll post that one soon on Instagram. Keep looking, guys, because I'm trying to keep up what I've been listening to. The second one is I got back into Miwa. And we'll talk about why I started listening to her stuff again. She does have a new single coming up, which is Update, and it's the ending theme for My Hero Academia Season 3.
Oh
But I got some good
yeah.
news on Miwa. So I got her first couple albums out. Her first one is Guitarismo, which is a fantastic album. It's her debut album. I love it. I can't. Don't Cry More is one of my favorite songs by Miwa. So is Change and Otoshono. I was addicted to that one, and then I went to her second one, Guitarim. So I listened to her first two albums this week. She always impresses me. I highly recommend everyone checking her out. So, but I want to keep it a little short and brief. And
Yes.
Gray, what about you? What have you got for us?
It's been a busy week. I haven't forgotten that we're doing the Kodakumi episode, so I re-listened to her second greatest hits. Just trying to pin down what I like. Uh, and I'll have more free time this upcoming week, so I'm really hoping to really hit the books as the metaphor goes. But instead of books, it'll be
Did you have?
albums.
Would you
And
What'd you think of her second greatest hits album? Was it best second session?
yes, yeah, it was best second session. I really liked it. By and large, I'm trying to remember what song stood out to me, and I was as is one of those weird moods where I'd have to actually re-listen to it. But I did like
Shake It
it.
Up is one of my favorites, and Love Goes Like is also one of my favorites off that album.
Uh, Selfish. I find it fun.
That's a great song from her first
Although
best album. I love Selfish.
I
That's a
will
good one.
say it does sound like she says suckfish in that. It does, like once you hear it, you can't unhear it. You're like, oh yeah. But I've been listening to a little bit of that. I'm still listening to Kei Akizaka's 46's Garasu Oware. Um, like I've not stopped listening to that since it came out.
It's a really good song.
Well, the whole single,
It's
which
great.
is, yeah, my favorite one on there isn't Garasu Oware. It's like the third or fourth song on the album. Like I'm not going to butcher the name again, but listen to last week if you want to hear my favorite song on the album. But it starts with Zen. I call it the Zen song. But I love that song. Like I listen to that on repeat and I love it. So, uh, I've been listening to that. Today I broke back out Joyful Monster because I needed some joy in my life. Uh, so some little Glee Monster got that in this week, and a little Daichi as well. And I picked up two Miwa singles earlier today because I was like, I, I don't know much about her, and she's got some news coming up, and I'd like to learn more. And I find her very attractive, so I was like, I'll listen to her. Because I was like, yeah, she seems like a nice person. Just looking at her photos, I was like, oh, let's get
Yes,
to
in
know her
her
a little bit
live
better.
concerts, she seems very down to earth. I own several of her Blu-ray concerts, and I love watching her live just because of her interaction. And she plays the guitar live while she sings. She just seems like a very down to earth person, and I really
And
like her.
she seems really talented too, which I like. And I did not know that was her doing the I think it's the fourth ending to My Hero Academia. Yeah, it's the fourth. But that is a really good song. I will say, as far as anime goes, the song pick selection that they have for My Hero Academia is on point. They do a good job. They had Little Glee Monsters for the first part of season 2. They got Miwa um for the first part of season 3. I had a friend shoot me a text message. I've been telling him for 7 months now that My Hero Academia is amazing. You need to be watching it. And he just sent me a text message like, "Hey, finally got around to watching it, and I binge watched the whole thing." He's in the middle of the second season
I
now.
will be. I will be. I
It is
have. I need to.
so.
I haven't had time. I will though.
It is
So
so good. It is one of the best shonen series I've seen in a long time. Especially if you like American comic books, you'll really appreciate the show. And if you like shonen shows like Naruto and Bleach and One
Bleach
Piece
and
and
Yu
stuff.
Hakusho.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Hmm.
at its, I always hate to call it this, and I'm probably going to get a little hate for calling it this because I think it devalues what the show really is. But at its core, if you just bared it down to like its core values, I would say it's a Naruto clone. But
Hmm. I'll
it,
check
it
it out and find out.
it's good, and
So
I actually like it more than I did Naruto. So like,
that's good.
don't hate me, internet, for that. It's not a derogatory thing by any means. Like it does its own thing. It is radically different, but the core concept of the story is the same. And I'll leave it at that. But other than that, I haven't really been listening to too much. It's been a crazy week. Like I said, transitioning jobs.
That's okay.
It has
Mine
been
was mainly car music, so it's okay because when I go to work, I listen to CDs, so I have a selection I always listen to. So
yeah.
car music lately.
Like I'm hoping I'll have
So
more free time once I get my. I'll have more and less at the same time, free time. So,
all
but
right, are we
moving
ready to
on.
hit the news?
I am, and
So
I think you can start it off here.
all right, so we are super excited to announce, and actually, we have a lot of information about this on our website, Ongaku to You. we Ken actually broke this for us last
Yes.
night, and I am super, super, super excited to announce this. Thank you, Ken, for breaking this great news. Miwa has a best album coming out, and it comes out July 11th, 2018. So, and this is super exciting because she does have one other best album, but it's a ballad best, and so it's more of a concept album. This is an official best album, and this will be her first best album.
That's exciting.
And there are going to be there are going to be 3 editions of this. I'm going to be pre-ordering my copy very soon because I want the limited edition. I'm one of those people. I will, I have to have it. So on our website, we have all the details, the 3 editions, a CD plus DVD, and a CD Blu-ray with a t-shirt. So this is really exciting. I'm very excited to see the contents on this, like the track listing and how many discs it'll be, because she has had 4 albums up till now, ballad best album, and a lot of singles. So, and she does a lot of piano and acoustic versions of her songs on her singles too, and live ones. So I'm really curious how they're going to do this best album and, what it'll all contain. So I'm very, very excited when they start releasing more details. And of course, if you keep checking our website, we'll definitely update it when the full track listing gets released. But
Yes.
this is exciting. There's no cover for it yet, but I'm excited to see the cover too, because she always has good covers.
I will say,
be great.
Miwa, I don't know if you're listening. If you are, we really appreciate it. I have one little advice I would give you. You should call your album the Best of Me album, but instead of M-E, it's M-I, like the first part of her name. Best of Me.
That would be cute.
Exactly.
But yeah, her music it would be really cute. But her music's really good. If no one's ever heard her, I would definitely check out like some of the songs I mentioned, Don't Cry Anymore, Otsushimono, Change, 411, Chasing Hearts, Faith. She's so many great songs. Like, I can't even name them all.
Well, she has a new song that's the ending theme to the second most popular anime in Japan right now. So she's going to have a lot of new fans.
Oh yeah, and Change was a ending theme for Bleach, or it was either an opening or an ending. It's been a while. I think it was an ending. It was actually one of my favorite Bleach themes. And Chasing Hearts was used for the Full Metal Alchemist movie, the second movie, which is a great song. So, but yeah, she has some great anime themes on there too, and she's done other great songs. So this is one I'm really, really looking forward to. And you check our website. We got some news on that too, a lot of information. So. And Gray, did you have any other news you'd like to announce?
Yes, we have a few more things. First off, Utada Hikaru's new single has a release date that's been announced. I guess it would help if I bring up the article to tell you guys the release date. Her latest single, Hatsukoi, is going to be released on May 30th. So we have that.
Ooh, that's coming up.
Yeah.
And I know that'll make the charts. Yeah, that'll definitely top the charts, no doubt.
It is Utada.
Yeah.
I've no fear that. But also, her latest single, Play a Love Song, is set to release on April 25th. So that's next week. And
yeah,
it is. I think it's part of a promotion for a commercial. Yeah.
And we'll probably see that chart. We won't see the full results of how much it sells for the week after, but I know that'll definitely make the charts as well, because it's Utada and she's always a chart topper. So.
And the last article, there's two more things I want to talk about. First one being Bish has a music video for Kieran Lemon collaboration. We have the video of it on our site, so you are more than welcome to click on the article and watch the video yourself. By all means, that is something worth checking out. And also, the live action Bleach movie is around the corner. And I keep forgetting it's a thing that exists, but Alexandros has announced the song that they're going to do for the movie, and there's a teaser for the movie that features said song. That's also on our website if you want to click the link and read the article and check out the little teaser. It is right there underneath the words. So all you gotta do is scroll down and you'll see the YouTube video. So um, definitely check it out. I will say having the website makes it really handy because now we can just refer you to the website. uh, so
And we keep the news updated, so and you'll see a lot of it hot from Japan. So anything you want to keep up to date, it's a great place to look.
and even though Ken's not here, I do want to thank him. I'm certain you wanted to as well, Luna. Just the
Yes,
amount of
he
hard
has
work
done
he
a
puts in,
fantastic job.
the amount of
Yes, he
hard
has done a fantastic job.
the
It looks great, and the news we're getting, I mean, this is one of the fastest places to get news. Ken is doing such a good job translating it and getting it up so fast, and we are so thankful for him.
Yeah, he puts a lot of hard hours into it, and we want to thank him for his hard work. Uh, it's all thanks to him. It's up, it's running, and he's knocking it out of the park. So we wanted to give him a little shout out as a thanks. So um, check it out, and if you got any criticism or feedback, by all means, let us know. We'd be more than happy to hear it. We are interested in making the show and the website a more user and listener friendly experience. So, by all means, give us your feedback. Ooh, excuse me. And with that being said, let's check out the singles.
All right,
For this
so all right. So how about I don't mind doing the singles because you guys always do it. So for number 10, we got Exile the Second and their single Akashia. So Exile the Second, this one actually came out in February, but this one, since Exile the Second just had an album released last week, the single jumped back up. So we're seeing, sales come back, and it sold 8,000, almost 9,000 copies, which is pretty good. So you can tell that album they released last week really boosted the single sales to come back. So.
Yep.
And I haven't listened to this one yet. I don't know, Gray, have you got to listen to the Exile the Second album at all yet?
No, it's on my to-do list, but with everything being crazy, I wish I had
I do
more
like
time to
Exile. I
stuff.
just haven't got a chance to listen to this one. So, all right. So the next one, number 9. Well, big surprise here. So it is. Okay, I'm gonna let me see if I get this right. It's.
I said it earlier, so you should. Keyakizaka.
Wait, Keyakizaka 46, and it's Glasu Oware. I love this song. I'm glad it's still charting, and it sold a good amount of copies. It sold about 9,300 copies, which is really good, and it's really hung up on the charts. It's been, going up and down since March.
So Luna, I do have a question I want to ask you, because we talked about this last week, and I don't know if you got to hear it or not, but I've threw out something, and I'd like to get your 2 cents on it. I told Ken, because I went back and I rewatched this, the lead singer, she's got the red leather jacket, she's got the haircut, she's got the face. You cannot tell me she would not do Killer Kaneda cosplay.
I think she would. That would actually be pretty awesome. And she could be a secret fan of it, and they could have. They could have thrown that in there as a little Easter egg. You never know.
Well, no, her jacket's the wrong style and has way too many belts. But it just, watching her dance around, like the way her hair is, and the fact that she's in a red leather jacket. If they changed the style of the jacket, added a red, the pill on the back of it, I'm like, you would be spot on, Kaneda. I mean, spot on Kaneda.
And that would be neat to see. I would love to see all those girls do some cosplay because I bet they could rock it.
Well, I did find a picture of Jirina Matsui from SKE48 cosplaying as Mari from Evangelion. So
Oh,
I'm like,
oh, that's interesting.
My favorite character and my favorite singer from SKE48. It's meant to be. I can send you the picture later. She does a
Or
good
you
job.
should.
She does a great job, and yeah, I'm one of those weird people. I love Mari. She stole the last 4 minutes of that of Evangelion 2.22. Changed my
I
mind.
agree with that.
Like she
No, I
stole that
agree with
whole
that.
movie. I'm like, oh, beast mode was so cool. Okay, that's enough of a sidetrack.
All
Moving
right.
on to I Smelled
All
Shampoo,
right.
which I find mildly
Yes.
relatable.
So number 8, so it's Shampoo no Nioi ga Shita. So by 22-7, pretty much I Smell Shampoo. And it sold a good amount of copies. It sold almost 10,000 copies. Well, about 9,700 copies. Not quite that 10,000 mark. It looks, I have not listened to this one. It looks like an interesting one. Definitely an anime type one. You can see by the characters' outfits and the cover. Oh, yeah. So it's something it seems like I might like, and I like the title of it because I think it's really cute. But
I find it mildly relatable. I smell shampoo every time I take a shower. We all do.
I think everyone does. So, we got Ken's favorite right here at number 7. I'm pretty sure all you listeners can guess what this is. We all know Ken loves the Idolmaster. So we got
the brand again. They can't get
this right. The Idolmaster with the little at symbol. Cinderella Girl S Master Season Spring. That really makes no sense in my opinion.
They never do.
No, the titles always sound wacky, but that sold a lovely 15,000, about 602 copies. Pretty good. Idolmaster always seems to get up there, and I really do want to check it out. Now, I want to watch the anime just because I always see Idolmaster.
I think it's more. I know there is an anime, but I think it's mostly a phone game.
Yeah, and everyone knows phone games are really big over there, and even big over here now. But yes, that sold a good amount of copies. Moving on to, or unless you got anything to say about that Idolmaster.
I was just going to say number 6 outpaced it by literally 60 copies.
Yeah, barely. Yeah, not much. So number 6 is a cover song. Just so you know, it is Just the Way You Are, and this one was sung by Exile Atsushi. And I did listen to it, and I didn't realize it was a cover until I started watching it on YouTube, and I listened to the first lyrics. I'm like, I hate the English version of this song. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. It's by Bruno Mars. I do like Bruno Mars, but I hate the song because we played it at my retail job every 6 songs, so I heard it all the time, and it makes me want to blow my brains out.
I was trying to think who sung the original, and I'm like, is this the song I think it is? Okay,
it's Bruno Mars. So I actually I listened to it, and I do like Exile Atsushi's version. I like how he mixes the Japanese English because it isn't like a full English cover. This is actually a Japanese cover, and he does have English in it, but he does a really good job with it. And the video is beautiful. You see him playing the piano, and he's a great singer. He does do it very well, and he has a different voice than Bruno Mars. I feel like his is definitely way deeper. And I actually like this version pretty well. I still hate the song, but I liked this version, and I hate it for different reasons. It's actually, he does a really good job with it, and I definitely see why it made the charts. I just have a grudge because it's been played all the time at my work. So,
I'm familiar with the Bruno Mars song. I'm familiar with the Bruno Mars song. I've not heard this one per se, but the Bruno Mars
really
song I've heard the most is I think it's That's
I hear it at every freaking wedding I go. I hear it all the time.
I think it's That's the Way I Like It. I think it's the name of the song. Like I hear it. I heard it literally every morning.
You're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. So pretty much, I do like Exile Atsushi's version, so I would recommend everyone checking it out, especially if you are a fan of the Bruno Mars song. I think you'll really like it. If you're not, you might still like it. Like, I liked it, just not as much as, I could, because just that song. So, moving on to number 5. It is a boy band, and it's a Korean boy band, if I'm correct, and it is Aeru Mare. And so it's by B1A4. I actually
You sunk my battleship.
Yeah, it's a really weird name for the group. So I've never heard anything by this group, or not that I recall. And so I looked it up on YouTube, and I liked the song. The only thing I did not like about the song is I don't like the rapper in it. I don't know why his rap does not fit with the song. I like the mid-tempo of it. I like the guys who sang. Their voices are beautiful. They've really, it's a nice song. The video was like a story video. It was interesting, a little hard to follow. But I did like the song. I definitely see why it sold as many copies as it did. So it sold 19,817, almost to 20,000. And I can see why they're popular. They have really good voices. And this is a really good song, actually. So yeah, I like that a lot. And then moving on to number 4. So this is by Momoiro Clover Z, and it is Xiao Xiao. And so this is a weird video. It's very Dragon Ball Z-ish. It reminds me of Dragon Ball, or like Shaolin type of thing, like Shaolin martial arts. I don't know. Did you watch the video at all, Gray?
Nah. Just looking at the cover, I could see Dragon Ball from it, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch anything this week.
I've never listened to Momoiro Clover before, which is really, weird for me because they're really popular in Japan. Or Momoiro Clover Z. I really liked the song, actually. It was different. The video was really weird. Really, really weird. But I liked it, and the song had a really good beat to it. It was super catchy. I can see why they're popular, and I would like to hear more from them, and I think I might blind buy some singles or maybe an album by them now, because they got me very interested. So that sold a lovely 22,034 copies. So not bad, about 22,000. Pretty good for a single. And I want to say it came in different editions too. So, but yeah, it was a good song. I actually recommend it. And number 3, we have B2 Takes with Shana Na 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 Koko ni Oide. So it's Koko ni Oide. Sorry, my translation. Koko is here. Here but far. That's how I would translate that. Here but far. So B2 Takes is a Japanese idol boy band, and I listened to the song. I couldn't find music videos on YouTube, so I watched some live performances. They have really good choreography. I didn't care for the song that much. It was okay. It wasn't my type of thing. I actually liked that Korean song better. I liked Aeru Mare better. Yeah, they do disagree with me, because it sold 35,897 copies, almost 36,000. So it was only less than 200, about 100 away. Japan really liked that song.
Sometimes. We all disagree with Japan sometimes. Like Lemon.
Number 2 sold, it not even that much more, like about 70 more copies than this. And I actually was not a fan of this song. So number 2 is Kobukuro with 1x1. Which equals 1, of course. So I didn't really care for this song at all. I know who Kobukuro is, a male duo, and I haven't really heard anything because I'm very picky on my music sometimes. I did give them a shot. I didn't like this song, but I did like their voices, so I'm interested in hearing maybe more, just because, you can't judge an artist by one song. So I
No,
didn't
no,
like
no,
the
no.
song, but I might like others. But it wasn't my thing. But Japan definitely disagreed with me because it sold 35,960, almost 36,000. So what? 2 and 3 were neck and neck pretty much.
Yeah, and then number one,
But
number one, just like,
number
whatever.
one
Didn't care.
murdered. Number one massacred all of them. So number one is NGT 48 with Haruwa Doko Kara Kuru no Ka. And that slaughtered everyone else. I agree with it because I love this song. Pardon my French. This song is amazing, and I really liked the video. I didn't care for, so this is a spring song, and I didn't care for the AKB48 song, which was Jabba Jabba. I don't know why I didn't really care for it. I liked it the second time around, but this one I loved automatically. It is a beautiful song. The video is great. I actually want to buy the single. I really
Nice.
liked it. No, and yeah, I want to buy the single, and I buy everything physically, which importing kills me sometimes with all the crap coming out. But I'm thinking about getting this.
I will say, like, since we started this podcast, like I have bought way much more music than I thought I would be buying, but I'm like, no, I like
And
this.
I'm getting
Like, I
into
need
more
to take it with me.
artists now.
Yeah.
And I already have enough artists I follow, and I spend enough money on them. Like Miwa, Daichi, and Crystal are all releasing stuff in June and July, and I'm already shelling out money here. My April releases are coming in right now. You'll hear next week because some of the artists I bought will probably be charting next week, and those came in, and there goes more money right there. But when you starting to fall in love with some groups, I'm starting to like the idol groups. I'm just thinking, ooh, my bank account's gonna be hurting.
And the
But
idol
that
groups
one
are
sold.
where the money's at.
Yeah. And this, you can tell how much Japan loved it. It sold 109,000 copies. 109,012 to be exact.
Yeah.
You can see it annihilated everyone.
Yeah,
But it deserved it because it was a great song.
I listened to it. I'd honestly have to re-listen to it because I don't even remember it. I was having a rough day.
If it makes you feel better, I listened to it today. It put me in a really good mood though because it had such a springy feel. I'm like, oh, I need to feel that spring. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
will
so
listen to that after the. Real quick before
you
we
should.
go
It's
on
definitely
to
good.
the
2 albums.
the albums. Oh, my finger taps them. Uh, there was a piece of news I completely forgot to mention, and I was told to mention it. The Persona dancing games trailers have been released. Um, the story trailer for the protagonist, and I want
Mm-hmm.
to say there was like another style of trailer. I don't remember. Um, but if you're interested in Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight and Persona 5 Dancing Star Knight, check it out on YouTube. Best thing I could tell you. I'm excited about those games, but I'm really upset that they're coming out the same day because I can't purchase and play both games on the same day. And since I find that Persona 3's soundtrack is superior, I will be purchasing that one. So, but
Oh, that'll be exciting.
I well, since they did Persona 4, I was like, they've got to do Persona 3 and 5. Like, they've got to. And Persona 3 has the best soundtrack of all of them. That's not saying 4 and 5 have bad soundtracks. They're amazing, but they're not the Pantheon level that 3 was. Like, 3 is just amazing. But that's really it.
I haven't played them, so I can't say anything. So that's, but it's always good news because I know Persona 5. I know a lot of people who absolutely love it and have been really excited about this.
Check out the anime is the best advice I can give you.
I will. It's Aniplex, so it's a little pricey. I might buy the UK editions though because they're a little cheaper. But I will get to it.
You can stream it on Crunchyroll.
Ooh, maybe I'll do that. That's good to know, guys. Crunchyroll.
like you can stream it on Crunchyroll, and they just straight ripped the game soundtrack into the show, which most people were expecting, and they would have been completely wrong had they not done that. So, yes, like my advice is to just watch the anime. If you like,
All right.
and then spend $40 on that soundtrack because
I probably will. We'll
the,
see.
the
I do
iTunes
like
version was
soundtracks.
$40.
Oh, geez, I don't want to know how much, like, if I import it, because I like mine physically. As
Like
you
it
guys will see on
is,
Instagram.
it's like
So,
3 discs, I think, something like that. Like it's crazy, but it's good.
oh, yeah, I can imagine how much it'll cost. All right. So, moving on to the albums. So, with number 10, we have it is EXO CDX with Blooming Days, second mini album. So, EXO CDX is a Korean boy band, and they're actually like a spin-off group of EXO. So their EXO is super popular, and I'm not surprised that their little spin-off group is, being really popular as well. I haven't listened to them personally, but it looks like Japan loves them because they sold 7,500 copies. So that's really good for a Korean mini album to sell in Japan. That's really good to be a chart topper. So so I don't have too much to say about that, so I'm gonna move on to number 9, which is, so this group I'm going to announce is Tokimeki give me a second, Sendenbu. They are a sister group of Momoiro Clover. And, oh, Ken's going to kill me. I forgot the second group name. Oh, wait, edit that out. But they are a sister group of Momoiro Clover, and this was my first time today hearing Momoiro Clover Z. I really like them. I have not listened to Tokimeki Sendenbu. I'm really interested though, because I liked what I heard of Momoiro Clover, and I'm sure if I liked them, I would like Tokimeki oh my gosh, that name gets me every time. Sendenbu.
If you
So,
squint
but
really hard, you see it in Romaji in like the album art.
oh, it's okay. I got it now. I won't say it again. But they sold a good amount of copies. So their album is Tokyo Tome. Excuse my Japanese. I can read it. It's been a long day. So they actually did pretty good. They didn't sell too much more than number 10. They sold 8,500 copies, which isn't too bad. The cover's really cute. I actually want to listen to it now because they look really cute.
Are they popping out of a pink treasure chest?
Yeah, they are. Oh, that looks really cute. I want to listen to them now.
Sorry, I
really
thought it was
you
a
know.
mine cart for a second. And I'm like, I zoomed in. I'm like, no, that's a treasure chest.
No, the cover is really cute. All right, so I don't have too much to say about it, but it did pretty good, it didn't do too bad. Judging by, I feel like singles just really annihilated more than albums, So number 8, so this one actually came out in 2012. And you'll find the reason that's on there because it is by Matsuoka Yumi. And she is an older singer. She's actually been around for a while. And she has 2 things that charted this week. So this one came out in 2012. It is her 40th anniversary best album. And I'm not surprised it charted. She's been around, as you can see, 40th anniversary best album for a long time. A lot of singers have covered in the past, so I actually know several of her songs, but more covers. And I did listen to some today, and older J-pop, but I actually really liked her voice. She's a really pretty voice. I really want to pick up her best albums now and check out all her music. I feel like she's a singer I should have listened to by now. So I'm going to check this one out. I'm going to have to get that. It sold actually for coming out in 2012. It did some good sales. It didn't sell.
Yeah, it pushed some numbers.
Too much more than number 9. It sold 8,956. It sold almost 9,000 copies from all those years ago. That's pretty good. It shows people are like, hey, she still has a lot of fans.
Yeah.
Good to see that she's still, popping up there.
She's still kicking.
All right, and move. Yeah. So moving on to number 7 is Empire with The Empire Strikes Start. You can tell that's definitely a play on Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, except it doesn't work.
Some Star Wars reference like there.
It doesn't really work.
Now the title sounds really goofy. I unfortunately I don't have much to say about Empire. I can tell you they sold 9,190 copies, so pretty good. So they got some following in Japan.
I need to sit down and listen to some of these albums, but I've not listened to any of them. So if I'm quiet, you know why.
It's okay. I've listened to at least a little bit of the Matsuoka Yumi. I just haven't listened to all of these yet. So we got number 6, which is Yuzu with Big Yell, and I actually like Yuzu. Yuzu, they have, I really like their voice. They're like, I guess you could say Japanese rock.
Yeah, I
guess you could say that. Yeah,
quantified them as Japanese rock, J-rock.
I really like them, so I want to check out their new album. I love the cover of it; it's really unique. So it did pretty good, actually. And this one came out, I was thinking this one came out earlier than, I'm tripping. It actually looks like it was in the charts last week, too. It's finally going down a little bit. But this week it sold 12,226, which is still pretty good. So, people are still picking this up, which is exciting. Good for Yuzu. And on to number 5, which is a Korean boy band, BTS, with Face Yourself. And do what?
I don't like BTS, so I keep saying boo.
So I've never listened to them. I know who they are, and the only thing that annoys me is my eBay. I go on eBay a lot and buy a lot of Japanese CDs on there. Well, some reason eBay thinks I like BTS because I always get little notifications saying new albums from BTS on eBay, new blah blah from BTS. I'm thinking, I've never listened to BTS. Why is it telling me this? Is it trying to tell me something? They had
the number 1 single the very first episode, and I think you listened to it.
Maybe I did. Oh wait, that was the one I didn't like.
Yes.
Yes. Never mind. I know who they are.
Yes.
That was the song I didn't like. So I've not listened to their new album. I know it's doing good because a lot of the people I follow on Instagram really like this album and saying it's good. I have not listened to it myself. I know I didn't like the song that came out a while ago. Maybe I'll give it another shot, but you can tell Japan loves it because it sold 12,265 copies, and this is the second week it's on the charts. Looks like it's going down a little bit, so we'll see if it remains next week.
Last week's number 1.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot. I don't know. I'll give him another shot. We'll see. I can't say I just didn't like that one song. I'll give him another shot. So we got number 4.
I don't know. From that one song, I could tell their style, and I'm like, I don't like your style. So there's no.
And
I don't know. Like I should probably give him another shot too, but.
Yeah, I'll give him one more shot and see, maybe check out a few songs, because, never know. So, number 4, wow, I haven't heard this band in a while. I know who they are. So, FT Island with Planet Bonds. I have not heard FT Island for a while. I listened to them years ago, and I'm glad to see they're back. If I'm correct, it's been years since I've listened to FT Island. They are a Korean rock band known as the FT Island stands for Five Treasure Island. But I remember years ago when I listened to them, and that was in 2007 when they came out, and I'm really glad they're still around, and they sold 17,422 copies, which is great. And I want to check out this album because you don't see too many Korean rock bands that, most of them are R&B, hip hop, that type of music. And I always get excited when I see a Korean rock band. And I'm really glad they made the charts, especially in Japan. That's really good. I know they had a pretty good Japanese following. So I really want to check this one out. So glad to see that one did good. And next we have Green with Uredi. I like Green. So they did a song with Becky, and I love the song they did with Becky. And I know a lot of people don't like Becky. Sorry, I like Becky. But I really do like Green, and I need to check this album out because it looks like it did really good. And I haven't heard like too much by them, but what I've liked, what I've heard, I really liked. But this one sold 22,136 copies. Pretty good for the albums, because pretty good, not bad. I feel like a lot of these albums feel more like the single sales in a way, which is kind of sad, but not bad. So moving on. Oh boy, guess what it is? We got Twice with What Is Love, their 5th mini album. Holy cow, they have 5 mini albums already. Yeah. So Twice released a new Korean mini album, and I actually know of this because I saw a lot of people I follow on Instagram who purchased it. And the packaging for it, I will say this, is glorious. It comes with 6 photo cards, a bookmark. It comes with some really cool stuff, and the photo book is gorgeous. I will say Korea knows how to package their. I do buy occasional Korean albums. Twice, I kind of want to listen to this. TT was annoying but catchy. It kind of grew on me a little bit, but I really want to listen to a little bit more of Twice. Although they really remind me of, I feel like they're the next Girls' Generation. I personally love Girls' Generation, but they really do remind me of that. I kind of want to check this out. The packaging is glorious, and it did really good in the charts. It sold 28,782 copies. So I'm excited to. I don't know if I'm excited, but Korea's really coming. Making a little mark in the Japanese industry. They're doing, kind of hitting in there. They've had a lot on the charts lately.
They've been busy.
So, but I can see why Twice is really popular in Japan, because Japan really likes the girl groups, and Twice has kind of seemed like an idol group. They are a Korean idol group, so I can see why they're popular, and they're really cute, and their songs are super catchy.
Yeah,
so.
their last single wasn't too bad. Candy Pop?
Yeah, it wasn't. I actually liked it. It was cute.
I'm interested in checking out. I still say the guys that were driving the van are complete jerks, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just crash into a dude's house for no reason. Like, what's wrong with people? We live in a society. How would you like if I drove through your house in a van made of candy? Well, it did have a bunch of girls in it, so I probably wouldn't complain. But still.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right. So.
Savages.
For number one killed all the albums, like annihilated. Number 1 is Matsuoka Yumi with Yumin Kara no Koi no Uta. So it's her newest best album which is her 45th anniversary best album. It sold 108,253 copies. So it annihilated all the albums. And oh, she did. And it's great because she has 2 albums in the charts this week. And you can tell she is a big singer in the Japanese music industry. She's been around for so long, and she's still killing it. And she still has a good voice. I was actually watching some good lives.
No way is this woman 64 years old?
Yeah. She does not look it.
She does not
look killing it, though, with
at
herself.
all.
No, she does not. No, she does not look it.
But she's like a fine wine.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I actually,
Miyazaki.
I was listening to her song "Hello, My Friend," which is a really good song. I really like that song by her, and I definitely want to listen to more stuff by her because she has a really good voice, and I'm really happy to see her make the charts and show that, hey, I still got it. I've been around, I'm still making music. I'm still doing great.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's always great to see that.
It's always nice to see like older artists really have some staying power because, like, especially in America, a lot of times what happens is a artist is at their peak at the start of their career, right when they're getting started, maybe 2 or 3 albums in, and then they kind of disappear for a little while. Sometimes they'll have a resurgence,
and a lot of but
it's never quite to the degree as when they started, and they'll meander about for the rest of their lives as like has-beens. It's kind of sad in a lot of ways, but
And a lot of the artists I like, release stuff and disappear, but it's always great to see an artist like her who's been around for so long and has so many great songs and, has a great career in general, has so many memorable songs. So it's great to see her make number one. And I really look to see how her best album will do next week as well.
yeah, hopefully it does great.
And that's really it for this week. So I'm actually really looking forward to the charts next week because there were some great single releases that came out on the 21st. That's pretty much new release day in Japan. And they didn't, make the charts this week because it's a little too soon. But I'm super excited to see how they do because I bought them. And if you look, you check out our Instagram. We got our Instagram page up and running. I'm going to post those later. And we also have Facebook page, Ongaku to You. Like us, follow us on there. I actually posted the ones I got in today on Facebook, got that all updated. And let me know what you guys think or if anyone else purchased these ones. I don't want to spoil it because, I want the charts to be a little bit of a surprise next week.
Yeah.
But let us know what you think. We check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Feel free to even drop us an email, but we'd love to hear what you guys think about the podcast, about some of the releases. What are you looking forward to?
And what are some
We're always
bands
up for
that
some
you
feedback.
listen to that we don't cover? Because it's hard to cover everything.
Yeah, and there's probably a lot of artists, even some artists that might not be around anymore send us, like, hey, I really like this artist, maybe one day you could talk about them. We'd love to. We always love checking out new singers, new music, so feel free to let us know.
Yep.
And check out our website. We've been keeping it all updated with the latest news, thanks to Ken.
And
feel free to, if you have any questions about that or anything we forgot, let us know.
And keep a lookout for some reviews. I know me and Ken talked about this last week, and we never got around to it. Life has a funny way of getting in the way. But yes, we have some plans for some reviews. And as soon as we have the free time to do them, we will put those up for you guys to enjoy. I know he has a review he wants to do. I know you've got a review you want to do, Luna. And
I got two of them, 2 new releases.
Yeah, I've got a
Actually,
review.
I might do 3. I might do 3 because the new releases I got in, one, unfortunately, didn't make the Oricon charts when it came out. Well, it made the Oricon charts. It didn't make the top 10, which we cover. It made 19, and then it dropped. I mean, it disappointed me, but it also it was up against a lot of big things. So that's one I'd like to cover. But if we got some reviews, look forward to those. Yeah, and let us know what you think too.
Ken's review is a similar situation. It came out, but it didn't chart or it didn't hit the top 10. So he was like, I really, really want to talk about this, but we're not going to be able to talk about it on the show. So this is a good chance for him to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a couple like that. So look forward to our reviews. And Instagram, if there's anything you'd like to see, let us know. I have a huge collection of physical Japanese CDs. If I post something and you want to see extra photos, just let me know. I can take shots of what it looks like in the inside and stuff too. Or if you have an artist that you're interested in maybe seeing what their physical releases look like, if I have it, I'll post it and I'd be happy to. So any feedback, we appreciate it. So follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Ongaku to You.
Yep.
And our Gmail, also ongaku2you@gmail.com. Our website, www.ongaku2you.com. And give us some feedback on our website and let us know what you think as well.
Yep.
Gray, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Apparently just the word yep, because I've said it 4 times now, but no,
I'm sorry.
That pretty much covers all the beats.
Going on.
So you're good. You're good. Like, no, you said everything you need to say. That's perfect. You've hit all the notes. I'm good to go.
All right. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your week, and we look forward to next week. We will be doing the Kodo Kumi podcast next week, so please look forward to that. I am super stoked about this.
Yep.
And I am Luna, signing off.
And this is great. You guys have an excellent weekend.